Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to extend our PoE network with a Cat5e or Cat6 Ethernet cable. Most of us who have heard of PoE technology before knows that this is the technology that helps us transmit power and data through one single Ethernet cable. In this way we can power up like our IP cameras with one Ethernet cable without worrying about the power source around it. It's really convenient. Although it can only transmit 100 meters usually without any of the help of other devices, after 100 meters the transmission will be meaningless. The signals will start to be decaying and we will suffer from a lot of signal loss, and the power might not be enough to transmit it because there will be power loss during the transaction. So today, imagine we have a demand to transmit around 600 meters. So today, assume we have the demand to transmit the signal over 600 feet, which is around 200 meters. So how should we achieve this? Well, my answer to this solution is to use PoE extenders. We all know that the PoE has a power source and a power device. So we have our conventional PoE-NVR, which has a PoE switch integrated in it. This will provide the power and provide data exchange. And then we have the power device, which is our IP camera in this case. It's the device that receives the power and data to function. And the limit between these two are usually 100 meters. The PoE extenders in front of me here are what breaks the barrier. So we know that the PoE-NVR outputs the power and data, and when it reaches to 100 meters, it can go through here and be repeated again. The data, the signal will be repeated again, so it can go for another 100 meters, and we can choose to raise the power output at our power sourcing equipment. In this case, there will be enough power on the IP device as well, so we have both our problems solved. So once we know what these two PoE extenders are for, we can apply it to our system and know how it can benefit us. You can see they both have something in common, which is a PoE import. This is a PoE in, and this is input. That means the PoE cable comes through here, the one that connects to our main network. And there's our two PoE outports. It means these are where the PoE gets repeated and goes for another 100 meters. So the principle is pretty simple. Kind of like our video games, when we reach a checkpoint, we can get extra time. So this is like an extra 100 meters for the PoE signal. And now we have two versions. One is the one input, one output. This is like a single tube. It's really easy to understand. One input port and one output port. There will be a chipset in the middle here that will help us repeat the signal. And as for the one input, two output port, it can act as an extension device to extend our network for another 100 meters. And also it has a better feature, it can expand our network. So one input goes to two outputs. It will evenly divide the power output, and then the data will go to two different IP devices if we want. It's really convenient as well. And these two are both designed for outside conditions, so waterproof, dustproof, and this one even has a metal housing. So this metal housing will help us have a better heat releasing process. It will help us reduce the temperature. And it is really easy to install on walls. You can see there are mounting holes here. We can just nail them on the walls. Really easy to install. And these are two. Today we're going to have a 100 meters Ethernet cable right here. And this 100 meters, it works when we connect it to an NVR and an IP camera. But say we want like a 20 meters longer distance for the IP camera. Well, then this will not be enough. In this case, we're going to use our NVR and connect with 100 meters. Then the 100 meter other end will connect with one of our extenders here. Once it connects to this extender, we will connect the other side of the extender with this second roll of Ethernet cable, and then the Ethernet cable goes to the IP camera. Now let's see how it works. Now I will use our 1 input, 2 output version of the PoE extender. Just for your information, it doesn't mean we have to always use 2 IP devices to connect this PoE extender. It has 2 output ports, yes, but in case we only want to use one and leave the other vacant for a while, we have a plug we can screw in this output port and make it waterproof as well, so you don't have to worry about, oh, there's nothing here, water will kind of leak in from this place. It won't happen. Now I've inserted our Ethernet cable, our 100-meter Ethernet cable, to our PoE extender. And you guys can see the indicator is on, blinking. It means it's receiving power and data from our main network right now. And now I will connect our second roll of Ethernet cable to the injector, to the extender, and then connect the second roll to our IP camera. You can see the connected parts are all blinking. The connected ports means it will now receive power and data flowing through this connection. And now we have to just wait and let the camera do its magic. We'll receive the image on our screen right here, as you can see. So this means our setup is complete. I'll wave my hand in front of the camera so you can see it is a live video stream. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any more questions about this setup, please leave the questions at the section below. I'll take a look at them and answer them. And thank you guys for your time. I'll see you guys next time.